Hello, this is Matthew Miller from ZDNet Mobile Gadgeteer site. I'm going to do a walkthrough as well as I can with the 6 new games that we see on the Zune HD. Taking this video with my iPhone 3GS because I'm actually here at work when these applications were launched. So bear with me please, and maybe I'll try to follow up with a better video later on with my better camera later tonight. So we see, here's the list of all the applications now available. One of the new ones is the Audiosurf Tilt. Checkers is a new one. The Audiosurf Tilt is a 3D one. There's Lucky Lanes Bowling, PGR Ferrari Edition, Piano, let's see, Vans Skate Pool Service. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we've got Audiosurf, the skate game, and PGR, the 2 new 3D ones, and then the 3 other ones are just regular. So let me run through the regular ones first real quick. As you can see, there are ads still on the games, but all games are free, even the 3D games. So it's just, you can make the decision whether or not you think that having those ads on there are worth it for free games. So I'll just go ahead and say single player and play. And there's your traditional checkers game. I don't think there's a whole lot I have to show or talk about there. It's kind of a nice visual. And checkers is a fun game to pass the time while you're standing in line. Jump back in here. So that's one of the new standards. Another standard game is Lucky Lanes Bowling. Another one of the ads that we see. We've seen this one before. The ones I've seen on the 3D games so far have been Zune Marketplace ads, and they're not too bad at all. Nice loading screen, has the neon light effect there. I'll just do quick start, and I'll go ahead and do the tutorial just so you can kind of see the game and what it's like. Sometimes the loading can take a few minutes. Kind of reminds you of Wii Bowling there. So just kind of walks you through the bowl, swipe and swing. As you can see, you just drag your finger upwards to throw the ball. Speed and direction determine how you do it. Now I have my headphones on in the max volume just so you could hear some of the So I move my finger, then the girl comes in. There we go, I picked up a spare. And you can do spins and everything else. So, kind of a cool game. I like bowling myself, kind of a Wii bowling thing with using your finger instead of the motion. And the last new standard game is Piano. Play your own tune or play along with your favorite music on this electric piano. Should roll to some ad here. Oh, no ad on that one. So let's you might be able to hear a little bit in the background. So just kind of a piano for you to play around with on your Zune. And there's different colors. I didn't show that, but there's different colors of piano, so you can skin the piano and things like that. So now let's jump into some of these 3D games. This first one I actually tried a few minutes ago and couldn't get it working, the Audiosurf Roll. It's supposed to match your music and be like a roller coaster, but for some reason it wouldn't start. It just sat there for me. So let's pop it over to landscape again. please keep in mind I am trying to do this with one hand. Some of these games are designed for two hands, but I just don't have a way to hold my my camera at the moment. So if we go to options, you can see there's different sensitivities, things. So this game, what you do, say play normal or play turbo or Lectio. It then goes to a song browser, so then you have to find a song to include. Let's just grab Aerosmith. It seems like a roller coaster song. If I remember, I was the best roller coaster I've been on was the Aerosmith roller coaster in Walt Disney World a couple years ago. So it's only fitting that we use Aerosmith. And as you can see there, it says analyzing the song, and the shape, speed, and mood of each ride is determined by the song. So theoretically, every single one of these games in this one will be customized for the song that you happen to select and be a different game every time. But now let's see if we can actually get it to play this time. There we go, now it's moving. I'm trying to watch the camera and move this at the same time, so I don't know if I'm hitting the things I'm supposed to hit or not. You're supposed to avoid some of these pieces and then hit some of the other ones, and I'm kind of hitting more than I should be. I think you can hear the music in the background. Remember, there was a game on my PSP that was similar to this. Roller coaster, kind of futuristic roller coaster game. So as you can see, I'm tilting the screen left and right. I guess I don't really need to do forward and backwards. I was thinking that was be speed, but it's more just right and left to get around things on the track. Alright, so that one actually does work pretty well. It's the Audiosurf. It keeps playing the music in the background. Go ahead and stop the music as we go to another game. So that's Audiosurf Tilt. Let's see. Next game, PGR Ferrari Edition. Obviously a car racing game. See, there's one of those Zune Pass ads that we see rather than the Kia Soul ads. These games are pretty feature-packed, though, as you can see in the ones that we just saw with Audiosurf Tilt. So if you have to watch a couple-second ad, it might be worth it if the games keep on being free. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of different ways to manage your profile options. I'm not going to go into all of that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and go to a quick start just so you can see a race. There's the track. It's loading up. Right now, it loads your default car and things like that. It may walk. Okay, it doesn't show us the controls. What it is there's an accelerator down here. There's a brake on the other side. And then there's some status and different displays on the screen. And you just tilt right and left to steer. Use your fingers for gas and brake. And I only have one hand, so I'm not going to brake at all. Kind of shows you where you're at, your speed. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good and they're extremely fluid. I mean, I don't see any pixelating on the scenery on the sides or any of that stuff. It's really graphically a pleasing game, and the gameplay is quite fluid. I have to play this one a lot more because I think this one has a lot packed into it, and this is one of the ones that I know that a lot of people have been thinking about a Zune HD, but they're kind of waiting for this game to actually launch. So it looks like that Tegra processor is holding its own in this game, that's for sure. Alright, well that's enough one-handed play for me. I'll get back into that one when I'm off camera and play that one. Imagine on the train ride home today I'll have lots to do. So the last game that we see is, bouncing down here, Skate. This is actually a skateboarding game, and I will have to dive into it because I have to say I've never played these skateboarding games before. So another Kia Soul ad. So they're mixed in with the Zune Marketplace ads. No way to skip those ads, just so you know. Just something you have to live with if you're going to have a free game. I'll skip that little ad. So there's, as you can see, there's different options that you can control. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll say free ride, continue, customize your board, the backyard, switch the pool, skate. I'll just say skate. Just want to show you what the game kind of looks like. This again is one of those games that I took a browse through it earlier, a little bit earlier. It looks like it's got a lot packed into it as well, similar to the PGR game, Project Gotham Racing, that is. And from what I understand, there's things you can do with your fingers as well to do tricks and things like that. There we go. It's a spin I did. Based upon things you do with the tilt, there's actually things you can do with your finger, sliding up. Oh, wiped out. Plays the music. It doesn't sound like my own music in the background. Until I go up again, try to do. Not very good. Definitely needs some work here, but this is kind of a. That was lame. There we go. There's a spin. Alright. So there's a list of tricks and things that you can do. Take a look at that real quick. See, there you go. 2-finger press, right facing the pool, left down. Lots of things to do in that game as well. So that's a quick look at the 6 new applications on the Zune HD. And also, as I showed not showed, but as we talked about last time, we now have predictive text in the internet, the desktop mobile view, and some other settings in the radio for selecting your stations. So the Zune HD is getting some updates. These games are nice to see. Time to go play. Bye.